What's up, everybody? All right, so we're back with another video, and we are talking that today, with everything that's been dropping and all these news and all these updates, it's very interesting, and at the same time, it is amazing to see how much, speculation, how many things people are talking about, everything that has to do with the restoration of the Snyderverse. Eric, what's going on? Appreciate you for tuning in. I know everybody's right now all over listening, watching all over social media, and it's been wild. It's been nuts, and it's been amazing, honestly. That's why I decided to go with today's title for this video, because this is very important. Where's the Marvel? What's up? You thought Thanos was inevitable. Yeah. For Dark Side, yes, sir. You already know it. Restore the Snyderverse. Yeah. Yeah, it's for sure happening. This is there's no doubt about this. It's happening. It's happening. This is real time we are talking about. It's happening, my friends. There is no doubt about this. What's going on, Charger Six Pack? You already know. Back at it. Doing another live stream. Today has been nuts. It has been an amazing day. It's been so good. Ride or die. What's up? Dan, you already know it. Ready the Armada. Restore the Snyderverse. Notice how Zach posted the picture. You know, from for the past 3 days that he's been dropping pictures of a Batman, Deathstroke, along with Henry Cavill Superman. Now, Ty, what's up? Thanks for watching. Also, Restore Snyderverse released the haircut. Yeah, if you haven't all seen, the stocks have been going up for WB. It's at $20.33 a share. It's been a while since they go up there, honestly, and this is all because of everything that's going on. The buyout. There's interest. People are curious. This has nothing to do with James Gunn, straight up. This has nothing to do with him. And this is all because Zach is going to be back. I'm telling you, the restoration is inevitable. It's going to happen. It's happening. I'm telling you straight up. Um, have Bruce sacrifice and Impact as a result. Parallel Clark sacrifice and Impact led to Bruce setting up the league. Who knows? Who knows what Zach is going to be cooking and what he plans on doing for the next film. I'm excited. I really can't wait to see what they're going to be putting out, what he's going to be putting out, and how he's going to be doing his things. But just know that everything that he's cooking, it's coming. It's happening. It's happening right before us. And to anybody that's saying no, that's not, it's happening. There is no and ifs or buts about this. Right now, it's proven that this is exactly what is happening. Honestly. Carlos, what's up? Tengo 50 años por mi edad. Cabo es mi Superman. Batfleck es mi Batman. Saludos desde Argentina. Restore Snyderverse. Yes, sir. You already know. I appreciate you. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Let's see. A private funeral for Bruce Wayne at Wayne Manor. Massive memorial in Gotham for the Batman. Yeah, I mean, whatever and however they want to do it, I mean, let them do it. I just want to see where things pick up from what we got with that epilogue scene at the end of the Snyder Cut. Because there's a lot of things that are still to be explored, honestly. Team Rad 7, what's up? You already know it, in the building once again. I know I came back earlier, and here we are again. Preach 85, what's going on, brother? Salute, my friend. What's going on with the sale, bro? It's happening. It's happening. I'm hearing a whole lot of rumors. The rumors are that David Zaslav came out today. He said that, yeah, it's official. He's looking at the best offers, whoever is making the best, highest offer, and they're willing to sell. Meaning he is done. He is over this. He just wants to sell it. He wants to just cash in and probably smoke a fat ass cigar on the golf course and call it a day. And I think it's time. It's time. And this is not all coincidence, my friends. You already know that I've been talking about all this thing and all these things left and right. And what a coincidence that they're dropping, like as I've been saying. It's weird. I'm like, damn, are they watching? Are they listening to us? I think they are. I really think that they are getting feedback. And this has been incredible. I'm telling you right now, like, the views have been growing up, like the freaking subscribers have been going up. It's been nonstop. I'm like, wow, like I've never seen the algorithm on my channel the way it is now. And this is all thanks to each and every one of you. Thanks for making everything possible and making all this happen. And like I told y'all, this is exactly what was the game plan. And here we are. It's happening. It's happening. Who's gonna buy them? That is the question. We do not know, but it is happening. So whatever it is that they're planning, so be it. and let them do what they have to do. Exactly. Zach's Instagram posts are not a coincidence. It's very, very important, and it's very, very, eye catching. Everybody's talking about this. There's so many videos I've been watching today. Everybody, people that were against Zack Snyder, are finally realizing and waking up and saying, "Yeah, I'll rather take the Snyderverse, even though they don't consider themselves a Snyder bro." But they're like, "I'll rather let Zack Snyder lead, the way within DC, because what they're doing now is just not working." That's what I'm telling you. Things are changing, and this is exactly what I was telling y'all. Things are gonna be shifting, and they're gonna be moving at a fast pace, and that's exactly what's going on. Because look, earlier I was talking about the live stream, and when I made that video, after I made the video, it was already announced that David Zaslav came out saying, "Yeah, we're willing to spend to sell." So he's looking into different options, and whoever's willing to spend, the highest and stuff like that. Either Comcast or Skydance. If Comcast wins, I'll call you. You're a crazy wizard. You're a wizard. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting. You imagine that? Whoever ends up buying them, let it be. He used to do this on Vero. Yeah, he used to do this on Vero, but that's what I'm saying. That's what he did with the Snyder Cut until we actually got the Snyder Cut. And now, there's more people on Instagram, and like everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. So this is telling you, it's telling you things are happening. Do you think WB might sell off different parts of the company separately, like TNT, TBS, and CNN to different studios? It could be a possibility. That's what David Zaslav was trying to say, that he's looking at different options, to try to sell. So I think he might end up doing something like that, sell the smaller parts of the company, and then the big juicy ones, like Harry Potter and DC, those big IPs, those are the ones that I think are going to go to one main studio in the end. I think that's what's going to happen, because it wouldn't make sense to sell it to different companies. I think it would be best in business to sell all of those big IPs that that they make you money, and just get the highest bid off of that. You get what I'm saying? Sell all the little small assets to different companies that want to buy it. I mean, who cares, it's the big, big IPs that that these companies are after. And that's where I think is all going to end up going. If you want to see Universal, Paramount, Skydance, Apple, Amazon, MGM, Apple, Google, or another private equity to buy Warner Bros. Discovery, not Netflix. I get you. I get you with that also. A lot of people have been saying that too. So, I'm 50-50. Whoever's willing to do it. The only reason why I'm worried about Netflix is just because that one dude that's there right now, and he's the one that prevented Rebel Moon 3 from happening right now. I forgot his name, but he came out earlier during the late spring this year. He just came out and he was bashing on Rebel Moon. And this dude is somebody big. After, I forgot the guy that left from Netflix, that he was willing to invest in the Snyderverse, but he ended up doing his own thing. He left Netflix. I forgot his name right now. I can't remember. I don't think it's no. I don't want to say it's Jason Kylar. It was somebody else. It was somebody else that was in Netflix. Dan, was it? I think Dan. I'm not sure. It was somebody. All I know is that they were willing to do it, but it is what it is. Austin, what's going on? Hello from Australia. Love the channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I love Australia also. One day I wish I could go out there, my friend. I really do. I really, really love the Australian culture and everything that has to do with. That's amazing. It's amazing. Let's see. That's what Marvel Entertainment did in the 90s to stay afloat. Exactly. That's why Sony owned Spider-Man and Fox owned X-Men. Yeah, pretty much. And Fantastic Four. Yeah, and look at how bad Marvel was doing for a while. The gun jam. I see what you did there. DC could get sold off like Marvel in the 90s. Yeah, it's a possibility that can happen. That can literally happen. No doubt about that. Jam gun. Pedro, what's up? Snyderverse for life. Hell yeah, you already know it all day, every day. It's everywhere today. Zach got more hype for 3 posts than the whole Superman Legacy promotion tour. Yeah, big time. We tried telling them. It was so big that even James Gunn came out today in an interview, and he was asked about Darkseid, and he says that he's not even going to touch Darkseid because what Zack Snyder did in the Snyder Cut, it's already perfect. I'm telling you, this clown knows that his days are coming to an end, and the way that he even said it, he was being humble about it. He wasn't like he usually is, trolling with that little smirk and always trying to crack a joke. Nah, this dude was like, "Yo, like, yeah, I screwed up." That's how I took it. Go look at the interview. It's already floating around the internet. So, that's good that he's finally recognizing and backing off from the Snyderverse. We told y'all we are the majority and we will stop at nothing. I told y'all. Remember, I said that. That's our goal. That's our model. And this is how we win this battle. That we do not give up, honestly. Let's see. You hope Paramount gets WB? Yeah, I would too, Austin. I agree with you. I really wish Paramount would get the rights to WB. There's so much that they could do with that. Gun is jam. I repeat, gun is jammed. Let's see. Paramount. I think they have more balls. When it comes to this industry and stuff. Um, in an alternate timeline, DCU is a successful and is already on a Trigon saga. Meanwhile, the MCU is still stuck at Phase 2 without Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and Endgame. And fans are pushing restore the MCU. Yeah, a lot of people want the old MCU. I'm one of them. After Endgame, it all just went downhill and it just went sour, unfortunately. But I think they can still redeem themselves and they're fixing it. I got to give them credit. They're trying and they're cleaning house. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's very infected in the sense of all that woke agenda that's been in there deep inside of Disney. So they got to get to the root of the problem. Once they clean all that out, they'll come back and they'll redeem themselves. Rumors about Gunn are definitely true. Yeah, exactly, Bell Reeve. I know, I know. It's all unraveling in real time. Exactly, exactly. It's actually happening. I'm telling y'all, this is all history in the making again. This is exactly all history in the making, my friends. Mine of Inception. Zach doesn't even have 1 million followers on Instagram. True, and his engagement is way more profound. I agree with you. I agree with you, my friend. Big time. He's making noise. He's going all out. He is going all out. Honestly, Adam L. We're coming back, baby. Hell yeah, you already know it. We're back. We're back. It's just we just need to hear the official confirmation. But low key, I think already Zach has confirmed it. It's not a coincidence. Man of Steel, Henry Cavill. Yo, I'm telling you straight up. Netflix even acknowledging Black Adam and Henry Cavill. That's two things. I'm telling y'all. I'm getting chills just telling y'all this right now. A picture of Joe as Deathstroke from the DCEU. Yeah, and we even said it yesterday before the picture came out. I was like, "Yo, it'll be nuts if Zach posted a picture of Ben Affleck's Batman." And what did he do? Boom, he put it. Yo, come on, now we're talking, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You see? Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Gun is done, big time, big time. Whichever one wins, it better not turn to WB. Nah, it won't. It won't. At this point, it really won't. It just can't again. They already know that they got money and they're sitting on a lot of money. So they're not gonna screw it around. I'm telling you, whoever ends up getting them and stuff. Um, let's see, let's see. And it's crazy because now you see a lot of James Gunn fans are literally they have turned their backs on the DCU. Even they're acknowledging, they're even excited. Yo, I've seen so many videos today, and people are like, "Yo, I used to support James Gunn, and like I believed in Superman, and then now that they see that is a flop, people are waking up. That's it. That's it. The bell has been rung. That's it. Period. It's done. It's a done deal. Like this buyout is going to happen, and once it does fulfill, that's it. It's over. It's over. The DCEU is returning, period. And all these James Gunn fanatics know it. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. The great darkness begins. Yeah, big time, big time. Netflix or Comcast, I want to see the DCEU movies fast. Yeah, all of us do. All of us do, honestly. uh Bass Reeves, where's the shills? Exactly, the shills are quiet. They're not making noise. I thought they were what you call this? I thought they were the majority. Oh, that's right. We're the majority. We have always been the majority, and it's proven. It's proven by now. Let's see. Paramount is able to do extensive films series, but keeping storytelling structure. The Mission Impossible series. Yeah, true, true. Gun to be an amazing time now. Gun to be an Snyderverse is coming back. Let's go. Yes, sir. You already know it. You already know it. Metal Rain, Austin, for sure. For sure. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm glad James Gunn will not use Darkseid. Zack Snyder will always use have DCEU. Yeah, big time. Big time, honestly. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, Darkseid is about to enslave Superman. I mean, that's technically where things left off in the Snyder Cut. So I'm excited. I want to see that, and I want to see Man of Steel 2 and Black Adam 2. Honestly, I want to see both of them go at it, and don't be surprised. I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing something soon randomly, just because for the hell of it. Don't be surprised. And look, I'm saying it now. You're not seeing it, but you're probably going to see the following. Don't be surprised if you see Zachary Levi just post a picture of Shazam. That will be wild. I'm telling you, if that does happen, my friends, that means that somebody at WB and all these high powers are watching and they're listening. I'm telling you straight up, I would not be surprised. This is, you can't hide it. You can't hide it anymore. The Snyderverse is back. That's it. It's back. It's back. There's no denying it. There's none. You have to be delusional to say that it's not happening. Honestly, it's the evidence is all there. It's happening. The same thing like when we got the Snyder cut. Same thing, and I love it. I love it. You've been revisiting the Snyderverse and tearing up because it's getting emotional now. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, my friend, this is all part of history we're making. Such a perfect thing Zach did. He's definitely coming back for sure. For sure. I'm telling you. Good evening, Sergeant. What's going on? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, so we got a little James Gunn cultist up in here. Shark King SK. Yo, like if you're gonna be in here, look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Talking about straight up DCEU. I think you're in the wrong channel, man. But I'm telling you, you know what? Like, just don't. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm putting you on timeout just because I'm gonna put you on timeout for 30 minutes, yo. Straight up, you asked for it, you got it. Don't clown around. Straight up. Nobody cares about James Gunn and his DCU. It's all going to Netflix. Let Zach cook. Hell yeah, big time, big time. You called it yesterday. Zach was about to drop Batman pick. Yeah, remember that? We were all talking about it and stuff. Let's see. You just unsubscribed from the Truth 31. He's the only channel I've on besides Comic Book Cast that's super negative towards Snyder fans, more or less DC fans. Team Rad 7. Just so you know, the Truth 31 used to, and he grew his fan base in the Snyder community. And then once James Gunn came on board, he started glazing and he started, riding on the bandwagon from James Gunn in the DCU. But look at how tables have turned. Just like that, so many channels are now starting to flip and try to jump bandwagon again. I told y'all, my friends, how long have I been putting up and bringing this content for y'all? For a while, not overnight, and I still haven't turned my back, and I will never do that because I'm not like that. While everybody was making fun of me and clowning me, look at what's happening again. The return of the Snyderverse, just like we got with the Snyder cut. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Don't give up. We have to stay united, and it's working. Zach's going to post Wonder Woman next. Yeah, most likely, most likely. Gun fans turned their back on Brainiac when Gunn chose to do a remake of 87, and look how that turned out. Yeah, pretty much. And the truth is now the lie 31. Pretty much, yeah. Let's see. James Gunn fanboy already getting nervous. Yeah, they're nervous. They're nervous. Fear. That's straight up like Ben Affleck's Batman when he was fighting Superman. Uh, I stay tuned with True to Recon and stir the pot every now and then. They can feed me all their hate and tears. Man, we don't worry about that though. James Gunn's DCU of the woke is over. We won. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much we did. Um, Mr. Headcanon and Slash Free Talk are real quiet now. Yeah, those clowns are straight up quiet. And I say it like that, especially Slabs, because Slabs tried to call me out one time on Twitter because I made a post and I responded and I straight up checked him and he never responded back. And then they forgot that I was still in the post and they were going at it talking smack about me. And I was like, yo, y'all keep talking smack. What's up? And they're like, oh, no, you're not in this conversation. I go, well, I still keep on getting the notifications. Remove me from it. And they finally did. But yeah, that dude Slash, man, he's a straight bozo, yo. Yeah, and I said it. And what? Call me out. I'm responding. What's up, clown? Gunn even acknowledged the dark side belongs to Zack and how he's on the level of Thanos. Yeah, big time, bruh. He's beyond Thanos. Boom. Thank you. Exactly, Taylor West. Big time, big time. Yep, I saw that. Picture of parody song of the road to El Dorado's. It's tough to be a god. The song is tough to be a gun. Yeah, pretty much. I'm telling you, everybody's turning on James Gunn. They've had enough. They've had enough. I'm telling you, at the rate we're going, they're gonna cancel Clayface. They are for sure going to cancel Clayface. I mean, it's best that they do that, honestly. And Supergirl is starting to look a little bit like it's shaking now. That doesn't look good. I'm telling you, especially with all this that's coming out. That means that all the audience now wants more of the DCEU, and that appetite and that hunger is back again. With all this that's going on, I'm telling y'all, my friends, this is how it starts, and this is how it goes and stuff. So this is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah, you heard Darkseid is not gonna be used in the DCU. Yeah, James Gunn actually confirmed it. He's not gonna be doing that. And we know recently he wanted to use it for that Mr. Miracle or whatever the hell that show is, that cartoon show that he's trying to do. Nah, not no more. They're not bringing in Darkseid, so that's what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, man, it's happening, man. Some shows are just saying we're just taking the pics out of context. They always exaggerate. Like all these shows, they don't know what else to say because they can't accept the fact that we've won. Period. Like we won with the Snyder Cut. I'm telling y'all, it's happening. It's happening. I remember the first trailer Gun posted. I literally had Cavill's voice saying, "Not impressed." Yep, big time, big time. Let's see. Yeah, even the Truth covered that in his most recent video. Netflix or Paramount is fine. Let's not forget Paramount was involved in Watchmen. They own 25% of the rights, develop and distributions who endorse Snyder. Nice, nice. I didn't know that, but that's good. Ray Porter Darkseid makes Josh Brolin Thanos look like purple. 2017 Stephen Oh man, like I said, the 2017 Stephen Wolf. Tell me I'm not the only one. Like I said it. Tell me he doesn't look like what's his name? Nielsen. However you pronounce his name. That's all I see in the 2017 Stephen Wolf, man. Dwayne casually drops a Black Adam pick. Did he drop something? Yo, tell me he didn't put it. If he does that, yo, that would be. I'm telling you. Then yeah, I'm telling you. For sure, for sure. Snyder is diabolical. Let Zach cook. He's on another level. His movies are no joke. Yeah, yeah, big time, big time. Netflix is just easier because he already. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. He already has contract with them, basically. Yeah, whoever has the money. It all comes down to whoever has the money. So, he's down with anybody. So, it is what it is. I think Shazam and Black Adam will be the Nightmare Timeline. Superman versus Black Adam will take place in Nightmare Timeline, I'm sure. Whatever it is, I want to see that happen, honestly. I really want to see all three of them go at it. Hamada works at Paramount, so hell no to Paramount. But the thing is, I covered this earlier and I said this before. Hamada is just a producer over at Paramount in the horror division. So he has no authority and he doesn't have no more say like he was when he was over at WB. He's just in the background. And then you have that other one dude, like I said, that's at Netflix, and he does have power. I'm gonna have to do research on him. I forgot his name, but he's against Zack Snyder. He was against Rebel Moon, and he's against everything that has to do with the Snyderverse. And he's the one that's in Netflix right now. I just can't remember his name, and he just came out recently talking bad about that. So yeah, that tells you a lot of both companies. Meaning Hamada's over there, but he's in the background, and in the other one, Netflix, you got that one dude that's completely against Zack Snyder, and he's trying to prevent Rebel Moon 3. So that's what I'm telling you. It's a sort of double edge on both ends. Comcast would be the best, but again, it's all about the money. Whoever can afford it. Netflix, Comcast, let's get to work, and we want all. Zach knows what we want. Can we still get Arkhamverse games? Yeah, restore Snyderverse. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be getting more the way that it's supposed to be. Stephen Wolf wasn't the most powerful villain in the Snyder Cut, but he was definitely an intelligent one. He's a direct foil to Bruce, the inner to legend tactican redemption arc. Yeah, yeah. I still want to see Granny Goodness and the Sod do something too. I know for sure we'll be seeing that. You imagine that New Gods from Zack Snyder? Yo, let's go. Let's pick up where things left off. Those are all billion-dollar movies at this point. I'm telling you, anything that Zack Snyder puts out within DC, they're all $1 billion. I'm telling you right now, they're all $1 billion compared to the trash that we're getting from James Gunn right now. Yeah, that's a done deal, my friends. I'm telling you. Gun Gooners are insecure and scared right now. Can't really blame them. Yeah, yeah. They had their little 5 minutes of fame, and playtime is over. That's it. James Goon. The bell have rung big time. Let's see. No kidding, and they all are really a hazard. Gun fans are slowly realize they got their universe and it's universally disliked. Yeah, big time. It already happened once with the Snyder Cut, true, and that left the pathway open for us, big time. What a time to be alive. Indeed, Saul, indeed, I agree with you. Yes, used to join True StreamYard. Yeah, I used to join those back then, but then when he switched, I was like, yo, I'm done. Did Brainiac used in the DCEU before? Nah, we were supposed to get him for Man of Steel 2, but it never happened. And now we already know James Gunn is trying to steal that idea. That's why you seen that post that he put the brain literally with the person, trying to hint at Brainiac and stuff. Um, yeah, people don't like what they don't understand. Always, that always happens. Gun boys everywhere are starting to give me headaches. No wonder I stayed away from DC community since forever. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Jack, what's up? Um, yeah, I'm back. You already know it. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's talk about this. Let's see. Yay or nay? Superman's return, the black suit. Hell yeah. And Zack Snyder's Justice League is a cinematic and badass as Luke Skywalker and I can't remember what that is. In all black wrecking. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's badass, badass. Slav in the basement. He's a basement clown. Yeah. Da 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 da. Da. Straight clowning. Yeah. Oh man, we're having our day. We're enjoying it. I'm telling you, victory, sweet victory is ours. Let's see. Yeah, it's from Post Crisis Comics. Okay. Decline cinematic universe, dead cinematic universe loading. Yeah, pretty much. AP, what's up? I see the little wave. Make movies great again. Hell yeah, indeed. It's time. It's time. Because we've already seen the whole circus act for all these years, and it's time. Straight up, make movies great again. I'm tired of hearing excuses. Let's call it how it is. Did you see Killer Croc? CG looks like Abomination 2008 from Hulk movie. Which one? Because the one from David Ayer's version, or which one you're talking about? Um, yeah, I don't know which one you're talking about right now, Jack. Slash probably eats too much Twinkies. Sponsored by Twinkies. During his resurrection and throughout exile. Yeah. Zach is a public relation guy, genius. Zach gives you a little taste of what's to come and what we want more. I want that Snyderverse fixed. Yeah, a lot of people want it. I'm telling you, a lot of people. For sure, for sure. Hope he posts some cyborg pics too. With the eyes. Yeah, for sure. I think he will. I think he will. I think Google, Universal, or Paramount Skydance is buying WBD because one of them would nail the job. Yeah, big time, big time. Team Rap, thank you again. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let me actually hit the little heart. Thank you again. I really appreciate the support. You start to notice and still try to listen, but couldn't get past his whack ass Snyder hate intros. Yeah, man. He always does some type of intro, meaning the truth. Every time he's like, let me do it on him now. Let's get into it. How about that one? Oh man, I'm telling you, he's gonna try to come back and try to get clout again from the Snyderverse community. But hey, you already showed your true colors. We need epics, not comedies. True, true. I really think Supergirl will get canceled. I think something is gonna happen. Clayface for sure is gonna get canceled. That movie and Brave and the Bold, yeah, that's not seeing the daylight. Hell not for sure. Which is why Snyderverse is based on Earth Zero, and as well as Elseworld Frank Miller's The Dark Knight comics. I can't wait to see what Zach is gonna be cooking up with us with that. Um, yeah, Zach's a professional, big time. I wonder where the lantern scene is. How much stuff do we have in the vault? There's a lot of stuff in the vault, honestly. I wonder if the Flash, Cyborg, Wonder Woman photos will be next. Sell Snyderverse to Netflix. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna be getting more stuff. How's Zack Snyder? His day. He's been enjoying it over on what do you call it, on Instagram. 2017 Liam Liam Nielsen. Yeah, that's what I see when I see Dark Side. I think I'm backed up on the comments. I'm trying to catch up as fast as I can. Zack Snyder is the blueprint. Big time, big time. Ariana, hola, amigos. Yes, you already know it. Restore Snyderverse. We are back again. Matt Reeves is Dragon Person. Batman Part 2. Let's see. I can't say the same. Professional stand for Joss Whedon is known for harassing the female cast, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and even Gal Gadot for Justice League. Yeah, Joss Whedon's career is fully destroyed. He's done. He's done completely. Big time. especially when you adjust with inflation compared to human. Yeah, yeah, big time. Snyderverse should get Trigon villains from Teen Titans. That would be interesting. I'm sure there's a lot of things coming. I think he would fall into play with something with like New Gods, right? Just because he's one of those type of characters that are like overpowered and like all very godly and stuff in the sense of how much power they have and things. Let me see. What got you so excited for Zack Snyder's Justice League is the premise talking about how the main ensemble heroes not only battling cosmic demons but dealing with their own personal demons. Yeah, true. It has heart. It has heart. Slipknot, what's up? Eli, oh, is there a chance for Justice League 1 IMAX release in theaters with the Lantern scene, Blu-ray 4K? Maybe another Arrowverse crossover would be really awesome. Restore Snyderverse. Yeah, yeah, there's always a chance. Whoever acquires them, they know that there's potential and they could say, you know what? We're releasing this because we're going to announce Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. Boom. Oh, snap. I'm going to catch a stroke just because of how badass that is. It could happen. It could happen. Who do you want to buy WB? Whoever can afford them. At this point, I don't care who, as long as they can afford them and they do what's right and give us what we want. And even if they try to like screw around, they're gonna find out we didn't play around. So anything could come from this. Does the recent news change your timeline on when the next DCU film will be released? I think with the way that things are going, it'll probably pick up and release even faster, because whoever ends up buying them, let's say, we're literally about to enter 2026. So Zach is right now filming the last photograph. That's probably with marketing, it's going to take him about a year, and then he's going to do the last the brawler, that UFC movie. So that's probably another year he'll be out. So probably put it like max maybe 2 years, so 26, 27, maybe probably by sometime. It would be nice if we start hearing officially something like, probably with this buyout. It's not gonna happen overnight, but it could probably come into play already sometime in 27, if they really want to move fast and go all out with it. So while they prepare things and stuff like that. So anything could change, honestly. James Gunn might mess up Robin costume, bright color, DCU. Yeah, most likely all he does is mess everything up. You'll celebrate it when an official announcement is made. I agree, I get you too. Justice League 2 and 3, Batfleck movie, Air cut, Schumacher cut, solo projects, and maybe an animated film, Snyderverse, of Batman meeting other Batman. That would be cool. That would be cool, honestly. It's time to sell Snyderverse to Netflix or otherwise put Snyderverse in the DC Elseworlds. Wherever they want to, as long as they bring Zack back. That's all that matters. Brainiac and Jon Stewart and Man of Steel 2. Yeah, yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope, honestly. Gunn could still be kept as filmmaker, but his days are numbered as the CEO. Yeah, and I think as a filmmaker over at DC, I think his days are also gonna come to an end. In the sense that his products just don't sell. They honestly don't. I think what I'm telling y'all is going to happen. James Gunn in the end is just gonna have to go back to Disney. That's it. Because as much as Kevin Feige's calling him out and saying all these things, in the end, they're both fake. Let's be real. And the Guardians of the Galaxy are still big, IP in Marvel. So and James Gunn is good at that. So he should just go back, do the Star Lord movie, focus on what you were doing with Disney. That's it. That's where you belong. Nothing against him, but that's where he belongs. He belongs over at Disney with Marvel and stuff. Um, Let me see. Wonder Woman. I mean, wonder how everything will play out in Nightmare Timeline. I think Deadshot and Deathstroke will team up with Joker as well. That will be awesome. That would be awesome. I would love to see Deadshot with Deathstroke teaming up against Batman. And whatever it is that they want to do. Yeah, the gun bros are so annoying. No wonder you drink. Oh man. This is incredible 2008 Hulk movie Abomination. You're talking about Killer Croc. Okay, yeah, I didn't see the 2008 movie or what it was. Yeah, I'm not a Hulk fan. I don't care about the Hulk. Right now I'm watching some ordinary videos. Nice, nice. It's gonna come back, yo. Yeah, yeah, big time, Theo. For sure, it's coming back. Gun's first reason for hiring Millie as Kara Zoel. She's gorgeous. Blech. Y'all play too much, man. I like it though. I like it. No one wants that gun slop. Not even his fans. Yeah, his fans are tired of that slop. They're like, yeah, we're done with it. Um, he's in his 60s and she's in her mid 20s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Release the air cut now. Yeah, big time, big time. I need to make a Deadpool special presentation where he destroys James Gunn's universe with the TVA. April 2026 is gonna be where the gun crash outs happen, most likely. Do you think Wonder Woman DCU will not happen? Gal will return to cancel Wonder Woman DCU. Yeah, she's not gonna be over it with James Gunn. Nah, that's not gonna happen. And whatever James Gunn's trying to plan with Wonder Woman, that's not gonna happen either. It really isn't. Release the air cut on HBO Max. Hell yeah, that would be perfect. You know, if they announce that and they build that up, that's it. You know, it's like they're gonna start getting money. It's already showing the stocks are starting to go up for WB. You know, and that's not because of James Gunn. That's because of what Zach has been posting. So, you know, a lot of things are coming. You can't wait to see how this develops. Exactly. You know, we're in real time. This is real. It's happening. This is actually happening right now as we speak. Um, Let me see. Dark side is gun. Dark side is gun is not. Yeah, yeah, big time. James Gunn will not do New Gods DCU. Nah, he's not gonna do that for sure. Gun's dark side will wear a skirt like MCU Zeus. Probably having him dance to some type of track that he usually likes to put in stuff. New Gods would be epic material for Zach. Yeah, big time, big time. Here's the man can climb anything. Yeah, yep. Do you watch one battle after another? Leonardo DiCaprio. Nope, I don't even know what that is. My preference would be Paramount over Netflix. Netflix makes me nervous. Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical about nervous of Netflix also. Jason Momoa, he should leave Hollywood. Yeah, we don't need Jason Momoa in the Snyder Cut anymore. He's done. His character's done. You know, Darkseid took him out. We don't need him. He's been replaced by Mara. You know, by the beautiful Amber Heard. I say what you want, but you know she's a baddie. That's Mara. That's it. She's the one that's in the timeline. So, movie planet, good stuff. CS, yes sir. You already know it. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Gunn needs to go back to his home. Restore the X-Men universe. Killer Croc, Bane should team up and fight Ben Affleck's Batman. Damn, you imagine that? That would be nuts. Batman will be exhausted. He would have to like literally bring in like everybody, you know, like freaking everybody's on his team to take out Killer Croc and Bane. That would be nuts. You imagine that? All that muscle? Yeah, man. I'm like, I don't even think he could stand with both of them. That would be too much. Um, Booster Gold, DCU will be canceled. Yeah, they're not gonna make none of that crap. Honestly, they are not. Deathstroke plus Joe, big time, big time. James, he needs to leave Ryan Reynolds alone because Deadpool hates James Gunn's universe. He said to Cavill's Wolverine. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I'm glad he turned him down. I'm glad that Ryan Reynolds said no to appear on Peacemaker season 2. So happy he said no. I really hope we see Ben Affleck's Batman versus Joe's Deathstroke. Yeah, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see that. I'll take Amber Heard on my screen anytime. Yeah, yeah. You know, like I don't worry about their personal problems. I just look at the actors and actresses in the character, and that's all I want, honestly. Yeah, I love Mara perfectly casted. I like how they did her in Aquaman too. I'm glad that they didn't fully remove her, and you know James Wan fought to keep her on there just because of continuity and stuff like that. Hey guys, gotta get going. Your battery's low. Charge that phone. Grab that charger. Jeffrey D. Morgan will return Thomas Flashpoint. Definitely. Yeah, yeah. Peace, peace. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, this is very interesting. It's beautiful. It's beautiful what we're seeing. You know, again, history is in the making. Things are developing. Things are happening, and this is all on real time. You know, honestly, this is amazing. You love John Cena, but not Peacemaker. Yeah, John Cena is cool, but his Peacemaker character, at least under James Gunn's guidance, is horrible. I said this, I think, yesterday, or I think I said it earlier. I would love to see Peacemaker as a variant under Zack Snyder's guidance. I'm sure we will get something totally different. And that's what we were all speculating when season 2 of Peacemaker was coming out. Again, you see? So it's like a variant, but again, you know, James Gunn literally had so many opportunities to capitalize, but he just dropped the ball, you know, and it is what it is, you know. I can't compete with Snyderverse collect with your Snyderverse collection. Let's see. I agree. Amber was a great Mara, and despite everything, she was gorgeous in the role. Yeah, that's all that matters, you know. She's beautiful. Her character, she played it well. I liked it. I just want to see for the sake of continuity. You know, that's all that matters. Bat Family and Snyderverse is what I want. Batfleck for the win. Make the Batfleck movie. Ben Affleck's Batman pick. He is Batman, so much Batman. Big time, big time. We need to keep pushing back now more than ever. No letting up. Yeah, I agree with you. We have to stay united more than ever. We are making noise. We are making change. And history is straight up happening right now as we speak, my friends. This is no joke. This is not a drill. This is not a what if. This is happening. This is real time, legit. This is happening. David Zaslav came out today and he admitted, yep, they're selling. They are selling. And it just tells you that that's how much debt that they are. So they have to finally accept it. We try warning them. We try helping them. We try letting them know, yo, the ship is sinking. You need to restore the Snyderverse. They refused. They wanted to go with James Gunn. They wanted to go with a reboot. It did not work. And now it's finally caught up. All that money that they spent has caught up. Barbie couldn't save them. Doom couldn't save them. Minecraft couldn't save them. None of these movies that were almost or that made $1 billion. Joker couldn't save them from 2019. So that tells you everything. It tells you everything. And now with Gunverse, it's been losing and costing them money left and right. There is no surprise. So we will see what's gonna happen in the end, and encourage friends to make YouTube accounts as well. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to do the same thing. They're starting to talk about it now, and it's awesome. It's awesome. You have the new generation, the mid generation, and the old generation. We're all coming together and we're all making noise. And that's the beautiful part because it's not domestically like Superflop. This is worldwide, my friends. This is why I've been telling y'all. You know that I've been holding the line for a while and I've been pushing hard for Restore the Snyderverse. Which other channel out there's out there, baby? Tell me, what other channels out there like me that keeps on talking about pretty much on a every day or every other day, about pushing Restore the Snyderverse? Let me know. Let me know. You won't find none because they all like to talk about the DCU and they've changed and this and that. Yo, let's focus on what we want. And when you fight, in the end, you get the reward. And our reward is coming. It's literally around the corner. We can see it. We got the boss himself, Zack Snyder, posting these pictures. It's not a coincidence. He did the same thing for the Snyder Cut. And that's him giving us a boost of vitamin C, B12, whatever you want to call it. And it's just, pushing us to keep going, saying, yo, I'm not gone. I'm not done. I'm still here. Here's some motivation. Boom, Superman. Boom, Deathstroke. Boom, Batman. Yo, what's happening? It's getting restored. It's happening. That's a way I take it, like him saying, it's getting restored, but I can't tell you. But let the pictures speak for themselves. Action is speaking. And here we are. Here we are. Yeah, I know Aaron 4KO and Harsh. Yeah, I know they've been talking about that too. So, it's good. It's good. And we're the few ones that were still out here talking and things like that. And it's amazing. It's amazing to see that how more people are starting now to finally come together, and we're finally, getting the recognition in the sense of, yeah, like these Snyder fans, we're not going nowhere. When you got Grace Randolph saying, I remember there was one time that she said, I think it was right before James Gunn took over. She was like, "Oh, I gotta give it to you, Snyder fans. You guys are very dedicated. You guys don't stop. You don't put up a fight. Like, yeah, we don't, because like I said, we will stop at nothing. Darkseid said it, and the Armada has always been here. We're the fans, we're the customers, we're the consumers, we're the ones that spend the money. Tell me what other fan base goes out there. While James Gunn's products go on clearance and they go on sale and they still don't move, when they put out crowdfunding and movies and they re-release movies that we already have in our collections. How many times do you have to collect Batman versus Superman? Damn, you get what I'm saying? Let's be real. I got it on DVD, I got it on digital, I have it on this, I have it on that, the steel book, the wood book, the glass book, whatever you want to put out, right? We support it. That's what I'm saying. The point is that we spend money for it and it sells. It's rare that you see it go on clearance. But James Gunn stuff, automatically, it came out today. Yeah, before it even comes out, it's already on clearance. We were seeing that with Superman. Remember, I was showing y'all pictures. I was like, look, underwear of Superman already on clearance at Ross. Look, toys already going on clearance, at Walmart and stuff. And people were laughing. They were like, ah, yeah, that's fake. That's AI. No, it's not. And now they're seeing all these items overstocked everywhere because nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying it. And, that's exactly what happens. So, in the end, it speaks on its own. There's a fan demand and then there's not. So, in the end, we won. That's it. We won, my friends, and that's all that matters. But it doesn't stop and it doesn't end here. More things are coming, more things will happen. We will be hearing more things about this whole buyout that's happening. So, like I said, put that seatbelt on because more things are about to go and get into gear. Like this is just the beginning of what's to come. You already have the boss himself posting pictures, Zack Snyder. And next I want to see, honestly, I want to see David Ayer start posting up some pictures. I want to see Jared Leto starting to post up some pictures. Like I want to see all of this. I want to see Gal Gadot post a picture of Wonder Woman. You get what I'm saying? Cyborg, Ray Fisher. Yo, that I'm telling y'all, it's gonna happen. It's happening. It's happening. There is no doubt now, and I am more convinced now that the Snyderverse is back. Period. It's happening. How and where is going to happen, that we do not know. But we know is back. And whoever ends up buying and acquiring WB, they know that they're sitting on every gem and every fancy gold, diamonds, whatever you want to call rubies. They know that they struck gold. They know. And that's why they're willing to buy Warner Brothers. And David Zaslav, he knows. He's done. He's like, I'm done. It's time to sell. Do I want to see the Green Arrow verse on Snyderverse? Yeah, yeah, I want to see a lot more on what Zach was trying to create and build. So let's not forget. Remember that roundtable at the end of the Snyder Cut, when him and Wonder Woman, that they're preparing. They're literally laying the foundation, and they're like, this table for future heroes. And then I think it was she said, "Oh, but room for more." Meaning, yo, there's so much that Zach wants to do with his universe. The problem was the studio that wouldn't let him cook and let him do what he want to do, and what he sets up with the Nightmare timeline. Yo, I'm telling you, that's another movie. That's a whole nother movie. Like, damn, we're talking about the Nightmare timeline. Yeah, that's massive on its own. Cyber is really underrated. Yeah, big time. Whoever buys WB, it'll be a party all night. Have pizza and my favorite drink, Captain Morgan with Coke. Hell yeah. Cheers, my friend. I think we're all gonna be doing the same thing, drinking and eating and enjoying and celebrating, mainly celebrating. David Zaslav has confirmed the sale with DCWB. Yeah, yeah, he's done. But that's good. It's good. We finally need this change, and it's coming. So we already see that it's officially announced today. David Zaslav's trying to get rid of WB. This dude's just tired. I don't blame him. You imagine the pressure he must have on a daily basis of so many concerns. Hey, the stocks are down. Hey, people want this movie. Hey, people don't want this. Hey, people are not happy with this. Everything is just bad and bad and bad. Like, damn. It gets to a point where he's like, you know what? I don't even want to be involved in this. I just want to get rid of this headache and just straight up move on type of thing. Are you gonna do a special stream when it's official? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You already know that. Hell yeah. Once it's official, you already know it. Mark those calendars because you already know that I'm gonna do a special stream just for that. And I can't wait. I really can't wait. You all imagine we're chatting right now, and all of a sudden in the chat, we just see all of a sudden, like freaking yo, Zack Snyder just posts up, like yo, that would be freaking insane, yo, or freaking David Ayer. Yo, what's up? Just dropping by. What? Yo, that would be nuts, man. That would be freaking nuts. Y'all imagine that? Damn, that would be freaking that I would be honored. Honestly, I would be honored if that was to happen. Jared Leto Joker Snyder, he looks awesome. Hair long, amazing. He should be in Suicide Squad. Yeah, we need him in Suicide Squad 2. In Suicide Squad 2 from David Ayer. That's why I want to see him also. Bro, I'm gonna be here for that. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I can't wait. I can't wait. Soon we're gonna be talking and saying, "Yo, that's it. It's restored. It's restored. No more fighting for restored Snyderverse." Soon we're gonna be talking, and I'm talking to you in present time as if we're in the future. Soon we'll be talking and having live streams saying it's restored. That's it. The Snyderverse is back. You're gonna see it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and I am excited to be here with each and every one of you all over the world, not domestically, all over the world. Think about that. Zack Snyder's Justice League was a global phenomenon. A global phenomenon. You don't hear that from Marvel. You don't hear that from the competition. You only heard that from DC, WB, the big high ups acknowledging Zack Snyder was a global phenomenon. That right there, boom, that's a done deal. It doesn't get bigger than that, you know. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I can't wait till we finally see that day, and it's arriving. It's arriving fast. You know, it's like, you know, when you're like at the train station or at a bus stop or you're waiting for your Uber, like you know that it's getting close and you're like, damn, it's near. And then you just see the ride on the app and you're like, damn, you're right there. You're literally down the street. Why you haven't moved? Why you haven't moved? Like I need to go. That's exactly how we are. We're waiting for that last ride, meaning once it already arrives, that's it. It's a done deal. That's it. That's when you're gonna hear the music from put the song from the Flash from the Snyder cut when he fixes the timeline, that the Flash theme. Yo, that music, that track alone from Junkie XL, it just gets you motivated. I listen to that song like every so often, and just that fuels me up. And I'm like, damn, you know, like you can just feel it getting restored. And that's exactly how I feel when with that track when it be playing and stuff like that. Yeah, James Gunn fans will give up. They're giving up. Good seeing you guys. Comments, you're doing great. Thank you, Movie Plan. Appreciate that. Batman Brave and the Bold won't come out. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Movie Planet restore Snyderverse, fire James Gunn. I can't wait for Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2. Yeah, Part 2 and Part 3. We're going to finally get it. It's going to be complete. You'll see. I'm telling you, justice in the end always wins. With that being said, my friends, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, for watching, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I know for sure tomorrow more stuff's going to come out, so let's see what happens. But until then, y'all have a safe night or good morning wherever you are around the world, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace out.